Today we're going to dive into the Foundation Navigator module of the Newly Sober Spouse Grow, Restore, Strengthen program. Now, through the foundation, as I reviewed in our last video, which gave really an overview of what this whole Newly Sober Spouse Marriage Revival program looks like, the foundation is the beginning. This is where we get started. This is where we lay the groundwork that we're going to build upon. Here we're going to work together to create a shared vision for your marriage, something that's unique and customized to your dynamic. This vision is going to help act as a guiding principle for decision-making processes, behaviors, and interactions. You know, your dynamic, your communication dynamic, your forgiveness dynamic, your trust dynamic. You know, they're different based on every individual couple. This is going to help you guys stay focused on mutual goals even during life's challenges. You know, life's going to continue to throw curveballs your way, and really the question is, are we going to have a proactive plan in place, or are we going to scramble and try to react to every scenario that comes up? Now, I really want to lean into this. You know, success is up to you. Samantha and I are going to walk right next to you guys through this entire process, but we can't do the work for you. We also can't put in the reps for practice that are going to lead to behavior change. That's up to you. You've got to be willing to put in some work. And now understand, this program isn't for everybody. You know, Samantha and I may not resonate with you. This program may not resonate with you. You may see the value in it, but maybe you're not willing to do the work, or maybe it's not the right time, or maybe whatever. But that's okay. You know, we're not looking to work with every couple out there or any couple out there. We are looking very specifically for couples who are deeply motivated by the desire to restore and strengthen your marriage after beating the challenges of addiction. I mean, you've already taken the huge step of chasing sobriety, and I commend you on that. We've walked that same path. We're going to get into that shortly. But, you know, now it's time to put the pieces back together from the damage left behind of the wake from addiction. We're going to start with practicing forgiveness. Now, equipping you with the techniques to grant forgiveness as well as receive forgiveness. You know, forgiveness, just like any other skill, takes some practice in order for it to become second nature. And we're going to work through that. We're also going to dive into what having a God-centered marriage looks like and how do we facilitate that. We're also going to talk about family stability and creating a legacy. You know, once we get through this transformation, this is generational impact. You know, this is making the pain go away, the doubt go away, and creating a generational prosperity of solid relationship, positive family life. And I'm telling you, your kids, your grandkids, your neighbors, your in-laws, everybody's going to see this change, and it's really going to resonate generationally. Now, Samantha and I, you may know some of our backstory, you may not, either way, but we've walked through this fire. So we've got the certifications, we've done the schooling, you know, we've been doing this for a little while now, but our desire came from our walk through this fire and not being able to find a program that really worked for us. You know, we duct taped a bunch of different things together and we made it out the other side stronger than ever, really. But our goal is to give you the head start that we didn't have. And, you know, understand this. Like, would you take parenting advice from somebody who doesn't have kids? So why would you take sobriety advice or marriage strengthening advice from somebody who hasn't walked through the same fire you're currently walking through? So we are speaking from experience and we're speaking from success. Some common struggles that you may have, that other couples that we've worked with have had, is thinking that as we're creating this foundation, which does lean heavily into biblical wisdom, somehow you need to be a theologian. That's false. So we'll address that and we're going to work through that. Also thinking that biblical principles don't apply. I'm telling you that this age-old wisdom applies today just as it did 2,000 and 3,000 years ago. and doubting that these principles aren't going to work in modern times with our fast-paced lifestyle. Again, those are falsehoods that we are going to work through together. So this is the quick cheat sheet of what the Foundation Navigator module looks like. And here again is the overview of the entire program. I mean, this is the roadmap that we are following to get from where we are now, pain, doubt, confusion, to the transformation that we're looking for on the other side. Now, again, you're going to have to put some work in order to succeed doing this. But if this resonates with you at all, there will be a link below that you can reach out to us. But our email is hello@aperfectlyimperfectmarriage.com. And our website is aperfectlyimperfectmarriage.com. So you can certainly learn more there, reach out to us there, and you know what? Keep putting in the work. Transformation, a healthy marriage, these things are possible, and you guys are worth the effort.